Hello, my friends. This is Dom Sketchcast 27, episode 27. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. That's you. Shout out to everyone listening on iTunes and Spotify. That's you. People who have rated on iTunes. That's you. Very nice. This is going to be a longer episode. This is going to be a Q&A episode because I put out a call for questions and you all came through. You all came through and asked me a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be answering a lot of it. Before we get into the show, though, got some announcements. Got to tell you a couple things because that's how we do it. I got to remind you that the way I support myself and the way you can help support this show, this channel, two big ways. First big way, I'm going to show on the screen right now, patreon.com/valet. Patreon.com/valet. Go on here, all right? You subscribe. You throw me a couple of schmeckles every month, you're going to get Patreon rewards. You're going to get to come to the Discord. Secret chat on there. You're going to get exclusive drawing twos. For instance, this one. I'm just going to give you a little taste today. Exclusive Flamagra drawing two preview. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Flamagra and that drawing two that's coming up in this video, but it's going to be huge. It's going to be fucking huge because, conceptually, in terms of execution, it's excellent. It's honestly one of my favorite things I've ever done, and the Patreon patrons, the valets, just got a nice peek at it. What else? Dom's Vault. You also get to see old stuff, old embarrassing art I'm posting on there. Can also start doing tutorials on there too. But one thing I want from you all is to tell me what kind of tutorials you want me to talk about. Like, what do you want to learn from me? I'll show a little snippet on DSC, and then patrons will be able to get like a full long form, unfunny breakdown of me talking about tutorials and really getting into technical details. So let me know about that. Second way to support is domravern.com/shop, where I still have some prints available. Portrait of the Dead King. We have about, I think, like 15 left of these. Igor print. These have been going. So after today's giveaway, I'm gonna give you a little insider trading information. So we're going to be doing a big giveaway with someone huge on the internet who you all know. So you're going to want to jump into these now because we only have 3 left. You're going to want to jump on these now. Buy these out. They're all limited edition. I'm only doing limited edition print. After these are done, I'm never going to print these again. Thank you, Igor. Thank you for listening to that stuff. The first thing on my mind is gratitude this week. I got to express gratitude to you for being here. I want to express gratitude to the Blue Cerberus crew. The Blue Cerberus crew that puts up with me getting crazy ideas and shifting things around back and forth, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I got to shout them out. Ryan Tomczak's in town. Ryan Tomczak, editor, cameraman extraordinaire. We've been working on these vlogs that you've been seeing that have been coming out more and more often. Justin's helping with editing. Arthur's helping with art, animation, extra stuff. Chandler holding shit down in the Discord. Anna making beautiful art. I love it. I'm just going to get into these fucking questions because there are a lot of them and I really just want to answer all of them. And you all been asking for more longer videos, so let's do that. Okay. I made this beautiful post on YouTube, youtube.com, if you all have heard of youtube.com. I made a beautiful post on there. First question. Shala the Act, do you feel like you have to tell people when your art you're showing is older, even if you think it's good, just in case they don't like it? Because if they don't like it, then maybe will have to think that you're working. Talk. Is English your first language, dude? Come on, Schaller. I think Schaller is not American. If I remember correctly. I'm roasting your language skills. The short answer is no. I think when there's like a gap for me, where I'd say about 2014, 2015 is this gap where it's like once you hit that with my work, I'm kind of indistinguishable. Like it could be me now or it could be me back then. 2014 to 2018 Dom, really hard worker in terms of drawing, super hard worker. Right now, I'm recycling the shit out of my old stuff. I'm becoming almost like a monk where I'm like, I've made so much of this work and I'm like recycling it, re-showing old stuff, repackaging it because that stuff was so good. And it's like I'm giving props to my old self. I'm taking from my old self. So in short, I don't feel guilty about my old work, and there's stuff that's really obvious if it's from like 2010 and before. I'm just like, this is beautiful because it's like the fertilizer, it's like the soil that I exist on. You know, it's like this helped me become what I am today. Nicholas Cato asks, what plans in the future do you have for your production company? What next big personal projects do you have in mind on the same scale, if not bigger than Hip Hop RPG? Tips on how to get animation gigs? Bring back Double D's, bruh, with a question mark. That's not really a question. Bring back Double D's, bruh? That's how it sounds like. Bring back Double D's, bruh? That sounds like a fucking question to you, Nicholas Cato. Did you draw your avatar? Because I really like it. let me do reverse. Bring back Double D's, bruh. I'm not counting it out in the future. Some things would have to change for Double D's to happen again. I think the main thing is I'd have to be in New York. I have to be in physical proximity of D-Respect because I do not want to ever do that thing again where we're like struggling to get on the same page technology-wise. That's a big requirement for me. Also, we ended it, so I don't feel really obligated to do that. If there were money involved, like a wealthy benefactor who'd want to pay us to do something like once every couple of weeks, I don't think that's off the table. But the main thing with me and D-Respect is that our relationship and friendship has stayed intact, and we still talk. And I'm going to be seeing him actually today in New York. I'm going to be in New York this weekend for Governor's Ball, the festival. Governor's Balls. Governor's Balls. I'm gonna be seeing D-Respect. We still hang out and chill, and I get to have my own personal Double D's episodes where I just talk to this guy for hours, because that's what happens when we hang out. It's hours of nonstop talking, and he's one of my favorite people to talk to. Tips on how to get animation gigs. Number one, get really good. Whatever good means for you, I think you know what that means. Do your life drawing. Do your figure drawing. Draw every fucking day. And I mean like every day for probably like 5 to 10 years, and then people will start noticing you. Also be different. Make your work, right? And share your work. You got to share it. And don't do what I did when I was younger. Don't be stupid and just post something one time and be like, I did it. To this day, I only posted Hip Hop RPG like I think once on Twitter, maybe twice. Like the first episode. Very silly. Not great. Speaking of Hip Hop RPG, your third question, what's my next big personal project? Wait for the Flamagra Drawing 2. Flamagra Drawing 2 will be coming out next week, and that will explain everything. All I'm going to say is this. DSC will never be the same, and I'm about to shoot flames and smoke at the whole animation world right now. I'm gonna say, I don't know about these other motherfuckers, but for me, I'm about to embark on something that is insane. People are going to think I'm crazy. They're going to think I'm nuts. But after this happens, I'm going to be sticking a flag deeply inside of my work and saying, this is what I am. I'm going in a direction that makes sense to me, and it's going to be crazy. What plans in the future do you have for your production company? To get, to make more cool shit that we like, and to do that as much as possible, and to get funded primarily from you all. Stuff like Patreon, these prints I'm selling, which again are limited edition. I'm going to be increasing the value of them. So, that's one of the reasons I talk about these prints all the time and stuff, is because the more cool things I do in my life, the higher value those things will be. So my guess is that 5-6 years from now, it's going to be like, I post something and they sell out really quickly because I'm just going to keep increasing the demand. So that sort of stuff is going to fund the production company. And my goal is to fund animation projects by people who would never get a chance on any other platform. I'm not going to use a lot of buzz terms. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Like, I just want to fund really, really weird animations. I want to make the stuff that you wouldn't even see on Adult Swim. Stuff that's just like bonkers, but it's for us. It's stuff that we really fuck with. Question from Thierry. If you could have something... Why does this question make me laugh? It's so simple, but like, if you could have something right now, what would it be? Usually that question's a little more specific. It could be anything, and I mean anything. I just really want a glimpse of what things are going to look like for me 10 years from now. I suspect I know, and I'm going to really be taking the reins of my reality and my future and driving it to a certain result. But I just want to see how you all are going to react to the really crazy shit that's in my brain 6 years from now. Like, I want to know what's going to happen when I have funding, either outside or internal, like from you guys or another studio or just some kind of thing. And yeah, I just want to know what's about to happen to me, almost, even though I kind of know. King Ghidra says, by the way, great questions, y'all. Y'all are fucking coming through. With the daily content lately, y'all have been coming through in the comments. Thank you for all that stuff. King Ghidra asks, are there any stories you've built up in your head but are afraid to make them into reality because they either will take too much work, money, people, etc.? Too long didn't read. A story you'd like to tell when you have more resources to do it properly. 100%. But again, watch the Flamagra drawing 2 next week. It's going to be a really good explanation of what's happening. Even if you go back to the Ewar video, I implanted a very good lead in to what's going to be happening. There are so many stories I built into my head. Sometimes I am afraid of them because of scope. But for instance, like the Black Panther one I've been talking about, it's been in my head, but I realize now that I'm not willing to sit there and make a Black Panther story and put as much effort into it as I want to, just to have Disney tell me to cease and desist or some shit like that. So they can pay me and then I'll make it if it comes to that. That would be great, but they also have to let me do the story that I want. Killmonger comes back from death. Killmonger comes back from the dead and has a team of 8 dead Dora Milaje with him. And he has an antimatter Black Panther suit, and he's fighting T'Challa with it. That's my story. Alvaro Borges, what's the importance of layering to you? Not only in the technical sense, but also like philosophically. Have you thought about that? I guess in every media there is this sense of layering. Photoshop and Adobe products also use layering a lot, music production, etc. I ask this because I find it very interesting. Why did you end it with that? There's no question mark. Alvaro, great fucking question. I fucking love you. Listen, man, you're a real one. Alvaro Borges. Excuse me. Someone get this man a shield. What the fuck, man? Is a great question. You know what I'm saying? Layering perhaps is everything to me because I feel like, I mean, this video you're watching, I'm on top of this for a reason. I'm very, very transparent these days about layering. If I could be drawing on top of this video, I would be doing that. And then I would put another one of me on there. I want to obscure everything. I want to, and this is how I'm starting to think about YouTube and the internet. I'm thinking about it like a painting. I'm thinking like literally you're looking at a painting right now. This is not a video. Thank you for that lovely question, Alvaro Borges. We're going to take a little break from the questions for a moment, and then we're going to finish the rest of them. But in the meantime, in the background, I want to play this new Batman Hush trailer, which I've never heard anything about. This is a live, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm just looking at the visuals. Who the hell needs the audio for this fucking thing? Oh, so it's going to be on the DC Universe shit, I guess. Maybe I should get audio. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hang on.
It's the only thing you'll catch tonight.
Him looking at Catwoman's ass. Him looking at Catwoman's flat ass. Let's scroll back to that. Oh yeah, Catwoman. Alright, let's start this over real quick. I lost this audio. Hang on. Batman Hush trailer. Alright, this just fucking came out. I didn't even read Hush, so I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna watch it, and I guess, you know, I always have this thing where it's like, I gotta read the book. I gotta read the fucking book before I watch the thing. Felt like that with Game of Thrones. I felt like that with Doom Patrol, which I don't think I'm gonna watch the show. I think I'm good. But I have that all the time. Good Omens, I have that with. Haven't read Good Omens, so I'm like, why the fuck then should I watch the fucking show? I'm saying, even though I love Neil Gaiman. All right, Batman Hush trailer. Let's play this shit. Alfred, I'm white. I'm white, Alfred. What the fuck? Why am I white?
I've done this dance for so long. Like The View?
Ew.
The only thing you'll catch tonight.
Shut up. I don't like sex jokes in cartoons.
Batman, your new boy toy?
Yo, Poison Ivy's hot.
I have one too.
How the fuck did Poison Ivy get her tentacles in Superman?
He made me control Superman.
What's his name?
He calls himself Hush.
Tight.
The events of the past months reach as high as Superman and as low as the Joker.
Ooh.
All were set into motion by Hush.
This looks beautiful. DC Universe is like they're doing really good shit.
To ask for one quiet weekend.
It's like they're all crawling out from under the carpets now.
Oh damn, this is gonna be good. Damn, hold up. Joker got fucking stole. Someone layer that in post, please. Okay, I'm sorry for podcasts. I'm sorry for listeners.
Knows me. He's been one step ahead.
CGI. Oh my god, the Riddler. What's with these guys? Like these Riddler dudes? Right now we got a bunch of Riddler henchmen. And you gotta wonder about these sorts of men. Right? Like, why are they okay with this lifestyle where they just run around with machine guns with question marks on their shirt? Like, do they wake up in the morning and think, all right, so I had my coffee, I kissed my wife, I checked in my kid, I put on this mask and this question shirt, this question mark shirt, I have my gun, and I'm going to try to kill Batman. Like, it couldn't possibly be just for money. Like, why do people live in Gotham, and why do they behave this way? Why does anyone think that it's going to be different if they shoot at Batman, that somehow it's not going to... Just once, though. Just once, I want that bullet to just pierce the Batmobile. Just by error. By sheer error and volume. and probability, just one time when the bullet has to just snap inside of the Batmobile, right? And it's not even the full bullet. Just the shrapnel just lodges itself. It just goes right into his face and just goes deep enough into his neck and that Batman just dies. The car just hits the wall. That's the end. That's the ending of the fucking show. All right, anyway. All right,
Step
listen.
ahead of me the whole time.
Tick tock, trail's going cold.
Ugh.
This just gets better and better.
Oh, nice. Speaking of Batman getting shot.
Hush, Batman. Hush.
Hush. All right, that's kind of cool. This episode is brought to you by Batman. Hush. You can watch that on your Spotify. All right, cool. See, that wasn't even a fucking ad, but I did them a solid. You know what I'm saying? Hush, Batman. I don't like this Batman Catwoman getting married thing either. What the fuck is up with that? I don't like it. It's not nice. Why is he getting married? Why is he running around town with his wife? What is she still? She's still stealing stuff, and he's just following her around, punching people. I don't know. I'm not really happy about Bruce Wayne lately. I used to be a big Batman fan. You know what I'm saying? Me and Blue Cerberus obviously made Poison Ivy, which you all should watch. Poison Ivy, one of the best depictions of Poison Ivy ever made. I'm Googling my own shit on my own podcast. I love it, man. This is real life. This is how life works now. And you know what? You know what I'm going to fucking do? I'm going to play my own shit. Layering, baby. Let's go. What are you?
I am no different from Athena. I am born from my father's forehead. My father is Gotham. Fumes and electricity and fear. My mother is America. Her ideals and potential. You understand, Batman. I know you do.
Where are the hostages?
Don't you see them? You are not very observant, Batman. They're here. They've always been here. I am glad you're here, Batman. You're going to fertilize my first child. I expected you would flee. But every seed needs to be fertilized, Batman. And now, this seed will grow.
Ooh, my God. Listen. That right there was incredible. I'm about to shed a tear. Blue Cerberus is the fucking best, all right? We're the best. We are the best animation production company in the fucking galaxy. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. All right? That was amazing. That was so good. As it says, writing, direction, and art by me. So what? No, but I mean, I'll reveal a little thing to you guys. I'll reveal something. I don't often look at my old work. I don't do it a lot because it's I just have a weird relationship with going back in my life, which is something that I'm changing. I'm becoming more of a more contemplative person in terms of looking at my old work. So yeah, that's something that I'm trying to do. But man, this depiction of Poison Ivy is the shit that DC would never do this. It's like, imagine pitching this. I walk into the fucking pitch meeting and I'm like, Poison Ivy impregnates Batman. He has to ingest this creature, deals with his issues of childhood and his mother, and he's about to give birth to something that he doesn't even understand. He's scared already of having kids and intimacy, and this person has like forcefully filled his body with this substance that he's going to create something that's half him and half poison ivy, which is like the most disgusting thing possible. So he's running through the city trying to eject it. Anyway, all right, so back to the questions. Wow, that was a fucking detour. Jesus Christ. Whew. All right. We got some questions on Instagram.com. If you all have heard of Instagram.com. Instagram DMs. Question from Pip Jr. 3927. Do you prefer working on your art inside or outside? I'm guessing each has their benefits in some way. But yeah, for sure. Getting vitamin D is great. Being in the sun is great. I don't do that enough. I prefer working inside though, because I'm just a nerd, man. I'm just a computer guy. I have 3 screens in front of me right now. I feel comfortable. I'm on the internet. I'm talking to myself. I like it, okay? When I'm in here, a nice cute girl can't walk by me and distract me. So I'm thinking about her instead and wondering what class she'd be in D&D. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about that sort of stuff because I'm in my fucking room. All right? Question from Diarmuid Farrell, a.k.a. Perth, a.k.a. college buddy of mine. What are your thoughts on the place/role of design in the world of art? Big question. Come on, Perth. You're hitting me with that big question. The place/role of design in art. I think design is like you're a samurai or you're some kind of wizard or some shit, and you're about to go into a fight, and you're like, okay, I know I gotta blast him. In order to kill this foe, I need for him to forgive his father's wrongs, right? That's design. Knowing that that he has to forgive his father's wrongs, and then you're like, okay, well, which spell am I going to use? I think that's also design. And you're also like, okay, I'm going to use a flame spell that will enter his eyeballs and scorch him from the inside, which has nothing to do with what I just said, but I'm not good at improvising. That's why I said that. But yeah, it's planning and it's measuring, and I think it's at the core of every good drawing is planning and design. Like the Scooby-Doo and Fred in front of me. It's like you got to have systems. Even if you break the systems and you do abstract weird shit like we're doing, you have to have your systems. So I think design, it's like level 1. It's math. It's how you're measuring the universe. Because we have to speak common tongue, right? Like, if you're Basquiat or I don't know, or Warhol or something. I don't know why those are 2 I thought of. If you're Basquiat, fuck it. You just go. You don't have to think about math. But most of us, yes, we have to think about design. Even if you're not thinking about it, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about composition and all that stuff. And for us college art students, we think about it a lot because it's implanted in our brain. Thank you, Perth, for the question. Thank you. Artwood24 asks, favorite album so far this year? Mine's gotta be Igor. He says with a smiley emoji, a cute smiley emoji. Favorite album this year? I'm gonna give it to Flamagra right now. And that's not just because this drawing that's coming up I'm really excited about. But Flamagra, very different, just very beautiful. I love Flying Lotus's brain. Obviously, I love Tyler too, but like Flying Lotus, come on, man. Jesus Christ, this dude's out there. He's going for it. It's my favorite album so far this year. Favorite song so far that is not related to... actually this week my favorite song is probably the song Elephant by Blonde Redhead from their album Misery as a Butterfly. All right. Got another Twitter question from the great Maxie. Maxie just graduated from high school. Congratulations, Maxie. Maxie asks, have you tried to use all your art supplies on one page? That's crazy, dude. Why would you ask something crazy like that? What are you, dumb? I'm kidding. No, that's too much. How would I do that? That's way too much. Like, I'm getting anxious thinking about that shit. No. We're going to answer all the questions. We got one more. One more from YouTube, then we're going to wrap this up. Y'all asked for the long videos. This is a long fucking video. This is a long podcast. This is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted in the streets, right? That's why you came here. Maple Milk asks, I don't know that I like that name, Maple Milk. Like, what is that? What is maple milk? I mean, it sounds like it could be like maple syrup. What's your favorite album that falls under the Neo Soul label? Considering the choices between everything from Solange to Badu, I'd say this is a hard question. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put my nuts out and be honest, all right? I'm going to just let my dick hang out while I answer this question, okay? All right? I'm going to let my nuts hang. I'm going to make my picture larger, all right? I'm going to let my nuts hang. I'm going to let my nuts drag, all right? I'm going to just hang out there, okay? I'm going to stall for time while I'm trying to adjust myself. What the fuck, man? Why isn't it working? Okay, here we go. I'm going to let my nuts hang, okay? I'm leaving this all on the podcast. Maybe you all find some value from this. This will be the last question we answer today. As always, if you all have questions, by the way, you can just hit ask@domrabron.com. You know what I'm saying? But I like having these things in this condensed form. It's really fucking cool. And patrons, I'm like, at this point, I'm answering all your questions, but there will be a time when I won't be able to answer all of them. But patrons, I will always answer your questions. Unless you're asking me something about like Catwoman and Batman getting married. I ain't answering those questions no more. So don't ask me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Maple Milk. I'm not really a soul person. I'm not really R&B soul person. And I'm also gonna say this. I'm coming out of the closet right now. This is hard for me to admit. Especially, and I have guilt about this, especially as a black person, where I'm like, hip-hop is not my primary musical choice. It's not my default musical choice. My default musical choice is like, what the fuck do you call it? It's like indie rock. It's indie rock, and I don't know, they call it shoegaze, whatever beach house is. Beach house, what do you call it? Whatever Blonde Redhead is. Trip hop. No, it's not trip hop. That sort of thing. Sad sounding female vocalist. Which I guess, I know you're saying it sounds like that could be soul, but it's not quite that. I'm saying very particular, like heavy synths, 80s style, stuff like Cocteau Twins, like that type of shit. I'm just like, whoa. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's like my primary thing. In terms of soul, though, I love Solange. Love Solange. I'd say she's probably up there for me. I think she's the most soul person I listen to. Blood Orange, I think on his albums, I usually really like 30% of it and don't really want to listen to the rest of it past one listen. Like I ingest it and like I'm nice. The rest of it, okay. Solange, I've liked Sampha in the past. Does he count? Does Kaytranada count as soul? See, I'll listen to Kaytranada way more than any soul artist. I'll listen to Kaytranada. Will I take Kaytranada before a traditional hip-hop artist? I don't... Maybe. I love long instrumentals. I think maybe that's the thing. One of those things I like. I don't know. Neo soul. Yeah, Solange. For sure. All right, folks. I want to thank all of you for your questions. Maple Milk, Alvaro Borges, Maxie, Perth, Nicholas Cato. All right, Shala the Act. Thank you for being my friend, for being here with me. I want to remind you before you go, patreon.com/valet. Throw me a couple bucks. You're going to get some things in return. Valet, top tier. We do a giveaway every 3 months. I mix up the little thing. Everybody that's in the Valet tier, one of them gets a free original drawing. Original drawing. It's absurd. I shouldn't be doing this. Those are priceless artifacts. And you can get one of them on patreon.com/valet. Also, TomRabbin.com/shop. Still got some Igor prints left. If I bring you any value, I'm gonna be really real with you right now. I want to make this thing bigger. You and I both know there's no other place like this on the internet. That's why this is valuable. That's why I need you all to help support me so that I can help pay the DSC crew, Blue Cerberus crew, help pay myself. I want to be living in Manhattan. I want to be in Brooklyn somewhere. I want to make a lot of stuff. I was gonna tell you some of my ideas, but you'll see. So yeah, help support me. Don't forget, I mean, this thing, limited edition, you get to have this art on your wall and tell people about it, and I would really, really appreciate your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fucking with me. Links are in the show notes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about it. Just interact with me. I really, really thrive on interactions, and I think that's what I love the most. I don't care about views that much. Money is important because it helps me live. Interactions. I love hearing from you all. That's what keeps me going. That's why this video is really fucking long. See you next time. This has been DSC. I love you. Goodbye. Be creative. Be creative this weekend. Thwart your enemies. Be creative. Go make something right now. Do it. Okay. Bye.